Well, not since I was in Parma in Mallorca, and you might remember my video from Parma. I visited their fantastic cathedral. Now, while the Cagliari Cathedral isn't as big as the Parma Cathedral, it has to be said, visiting this cathedral, I was left gawping. The internals of this cathedral are a sight to be seen, hence the reason I think it's appropriate to film and show you as much as possible, especially where we will go in a moment, the lower levels of this cathedral. A little bit of background on this cathedral. It's a Roman Catholic cathedral. It's dedicated to the Virgin Mary and Saint Cecilia. It was built in the 13th century in a Pisan-Romanesque style. It obtained cathedral status in 1258. In the 17th and 18th centuries, it was renovated along Baroque lines. And in the 1930s, it finally received its current façade. I'll splice a picture just here, just so you can see. In the Neo-Romanesque style, inspired by the cathedral in Pisa. There is something else in Pisa, not just a leaning tower. The current facade was actually demolished in the early 20th century and replaced by the Neo-Romanesque one that you see today. Sometime around the 1930s. There's an array of artwork in this cathedral, and I'm sure if you wanted more information on this cathedral, I advise having a look at Wikipedia. The cathedral has its own website, and it's highly worth a visit, especially if you can't get to Sardinia, because you might be on the other side of the planet. Hello to my US subscribers, by the way, those in Chicago, those all over the USA. The crypt is the sanctuary of the martyrs. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think it's home to 179 niches. The sanctuary, as you can see, has 3 chapels, all with Baroque decorations. This is the chapel on the left side. This is chapel number 2, right in the center. And this is chapel number 3. Honestly, the marble probably can't really be visualized with the camera that I'm using, but simply, wow. It's something else, I think. I mean, it is something else. Once again, I'm here on a Sunday, and pretty much the only person, at least in the crypt. There's a couple of people upstairs, but this is phenomenal. I'm taking my hat off out due to respect, but I'm just going to do a quick up and round, and then I'll turn the camera off, and then I'll sort of contemplate this place, because this is phenomenal. The lion that you see there is one of 4 marble lions. Well, I'm glad I went back to the Santa Maria church, because it was truly phenomenal. I'm also incredibly lucky that I got to go in there, and other than the 2 gatekeepers who were looking after the church, no one else was there. Well, for most of the time anyway. A beautiful place. I mean, I've never seen marble work like it in any church in the world. I've been to a lot of churches. I'm no expert, but wow. Now I'm just trying to make my way down. I've taken a different route this time. So I take a different side street to where I am. And I think I'm going to take this lift.
I've been pretty much walking everywhere up until now, so taking a lift is a little bit alien, especially if I get stuck. Oh no. Yeah, it looks like I can get out of here. Let's see.
Thanks for joining me. If you like this very brief video where I explored the Cathedral of Cagliari, then please do tune in for the long form video which I published earlier on my channel. If you really want to see an individual walk around Cagliari in 24 hours over the space of almost 2 hours, please do tune in. The video is time-stamped, so you can skip ahead to possibly more meaningful parts that you find interesting. Highlights in the video include Sardinian's finest fruit and veg man and the giants of Sardinia. Do click subscribe so you can keep updated with all the latest videos. And please do leave a comment below, a like, and even if you're feeling very generous, you can support me on Pledstow, Ko-fi and Subscribestar. All help is greatly appreciated, especially in this strange time that we're now living. And any feedback is also greatly appreciated. Until next time, keep progressing.